All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Ðean, Mike, Ðean, Mike. We're gonna jump back into another Seattle band. This one's actually one of the early grunge bands. I think this will be the last of the very first grunge bands out of the '80s. I've heard a lot of one of their records, but the song we're gonna be diving into today is actually from their first record, which isn't one of their most popular songs. So I don't know how great this song will sound. It's an early recording, but it's got that history. This band actually has Matt Cameron, so famously known as the drummer from Soundgarden, and then of course the drummer for Pearl Jam currently.
Cameron on this song?
Yeah, he's going to be on this. I think he only recorded on this record, their first record, and then he ended up focusing all of his efforts with Soundgarden. And so I think we should do some early, like maybe Soundgarden's first record in the '80s.
What's the name of the album?
This album that we're doing is called Skin Yard. It's just called Skin Yard.
So is it the first album?
Yeah, it's their first album. 1987.
Wow, so they formed in '85 and it took them 2 years to create the first album?
Yeah. What's also cool about this band is the guitarist in this band, Jack Endino. He's like really actually well known as being a producer for a lot of the grunge bands.
Oh.
And he's the one who like found and first recorded Nirvana. Like Nirvana's first demo tape was recorded by Jack Endino.
Wow, trip out.
Skin Yard made their live debut in June 1985 and first appeared on a record later that year with their contribution to Deep Six, which had a lot of all these bands. A CZ Records compilation that marked the vinyl debut of other important early grunge artists, including Green River, the Melvins, Malfunction, and Soundgarden.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, so this band's got a lot of history, despite them not being very. That's kind of the trend here with a lot of the bands that we're doing. Like I told you, they're just bands that got kind of overlooked and overshadowed from the very big ones that came out after, you know, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, and Alice in Chains and Soundgarden kind of got big.
Wow, what a trip.
So this song we're doing is called Reptile. I wonder if it's about a Gila monster.
Yeah.
Seems like Seattle likes their reptiles.
The human, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just jump right in and hear
They'll
what this.
definitely have some scales from the guitar, I think, right?
Yeah, that's true, right? I expect a lot of scales.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right. Yeah. There's some interesting time signature things going on.
Yeah, it's got some odd time, I think.
Oh, Matt Cameron, man. This is like early Matt Cameron too.
Yeah. Yeah, so his shit's already built in from early days with odd times.
I like your stigma.
Probably why him and fucking Cornell got along so great, you know. With you know, rhythm wise and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching
you can hear it.
Yeah, I was watching your
stick back and forth.
Yeah, I could tell that the snare was not hitting again on the.
Nah, it goes on the opposite end on the upbeat, and that's what odd time does to you.
Yeah.
So odd.
I don't know if we'd be able to figure it out, like the time signature here, but
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll do it with this and see, you know, see what happens.
Let me pull that back and start it again.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is. I mean, like, I don't know what the timing is, like, like 3, 3, 4, or fucking.
Right, where it changes. Because I don't know if it's consistent all the way through. I think it changes.
Yeah, it sounds like it's flipping back and forth in different spots.
It's just very Matt Cameron. You can feel Matt Cameron. It just got his imprint on there entirely.
Yeah, yeah. I just love the way he fucking does a lot of his shit, man. Because I mean, the way he puts rolls in there, before and after whatever count he's doing. He likes to throw like a little bit of an offbeat roll, like, as he's coming in or out of the fucking field. It's like, damn, it's cool.
Yeah.
It throws you off.
And they sound good. The drums just sound good for this old recording. I mean, this whole song kind of has a really good production on it.
Probably because that guy,
I wonder if he produced this one. I don't know if he was just the guitar player, or if he also produced. I don't know if he produced this one.
Well, I'm sure, if he's already, got that in him, he's probably like, hey, why don't we just, make it, here, give me the board,
He might have a lot of input on how things are going to sound on this record.
Yeah, the Jack
Endino,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can't dance this shit. Like, I mean, odd time is never a good, song to dance to. You just like fucking,
Yeah,
like
you gotta go
upside
back
down and shit. Yeah. I just want to go fucking like you're falling off or fucking just bouncing around in a room and shit,
Right.
But yeah, I appreciate it because it's not that easy to stick together as together as a band in a piece of music. When you're jamming it, when you're doing odd time, it's you gotta really fucking pay attention.
Yeah, I'm surprised this didn't make it on the top 5 songs that they got played for them. I mean, I wonder if it's just because it's so technical.
Well, yeah, odd time songs have a hard time getting up there.
Yeah, a lot of plays because people don't understand.
Because they can't. Yeah, when you're listening to it, you're like, "What the fuck's going on? Like, I can't even follow this shit." Like I can't dance to it. you can't really groove to it because you're like fucking, you know, what the fuck's happening there? You know, and, you know, then fucking, where's the one? I don't know what the hell happened. You know, I'm
Yeah.
lost. Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying really about either. Or you got the lyrics?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics too much. I was still just trying to lock onto the beat.
Right.
But there's a lot of lyrics here, dude. Like, I guess the first verse is, you give it to another beast. The beast is on its feet. You give away another lie. It hurts your heart. So why do you lie? Then the next line is, all I ever want to do is go back in time, alive. And the next line is, sometimes I like to fill this void of knowing nothing. I feel this void. Sometimes I cry because I lie. But my life is so small. I love to lie. That's some good shit, you know. I like, you know, sometimes I like to fill this void of knowing nothing. I feel this void. Um, yeah, that's a cool phrase, man.
Yeah.
And there's more. I mean, like, oh time, I like to lie to you this time. Next line is, I slayed the dragon, it's true, saved your life. I lied with the body, not the knife. I killed the king, it's true, trapped, you're free. We flew to the sky, lie to me.
Uh,
Yeah, there's more lines. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
a lot of wordplay with the word lying, right? A lot of wordplay with
There's
the
a whole
line.
lot of lying, you know.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying around when he wrote it. uh,
You ain't lying, man.
yeah, and that's no lie. But yeah, he's and you know, there's a lot of beast in it, and you know, I mean,
Something about a dragon. It looks like there's like
yeah, I slayed the
some
dragon,
fantasy.
and you know, so I
Kind of reminds
mean,
me of Rush. Rush would kind of do stuff like that, right? They would kind of create this like world.
yeah,
The song means something else in real life.
yeah. Then he goes into, you know, stuff that, you know, he knows about. I don't know, man. I do not know what to make. I mean, not the knife. I killed the king. It's true. Trap, you're free. We flew to the sky. I mean, um, in and out of fucking like, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know, but you know, I think the music's pretty crazy. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know about the if I can really like relate too much to the words going on, but
yeah. I mean, wow. I mean, that's probably why you know, it never made it to the top of the crap.
that's true
You
too.
know,
That's a good point. I mean, it's probably kind of hard to understand what he's even talking about.
it's hard to understand. It's hard to dance to. There's
Yeah,
just too many check marks on it. You know, people are just like, okay, well, we're good. I
yeah,
mean, I appreciate it for you know, because you know, like, uh, being a drummer, fucking, you can't help but dig fucking Matt Cameron, dude. You know, so I mean, I'm already like on his side. You
yeah.
know, and Odd Time for me, I appreciate it already because it's fucking hard to do. You know, and you know,
And it sets
uh,
itself apart from everything else.
yeah, and so you know, but you know, but that's what I like about this song. It's a challenge for a drummer. You know, it yeah. Um,
Challenge to decipher the song itself and the
yeah,
lyrics.
it's challenging to fucking what the fuck are you saying? Like, you know, yeah, uh it's a trip. It is a trip. I mean, I would like to see another at some point. I would like to see another song that, you know, another expression of what they're trying to put out there, you know,
I know
because
one of the songs I had heard from them was a much more accessible sounding song.
much more four friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And
I
of
mean,
course, that's because Matt Cameron had not been in the band anymore.
yeah. Well, like that Temple of the Dog song, you know, the one that we did,
Pushing forward back.
pushing forward back, you know, that one's easy to digest because of musically what was happening, and also too lyrically what Cornell is doing to the song, you
Right.
know.
What did you think of the singer on this one?
Um, it was all right. You know, I mean, I don't know. I really,
He has that post-punk 80s sound again.
yeah, his voice is it's different, so that's good. You know, yeah. At some points, it almost has like a feel like a dancey kind of feel to it or something. You know, and then I don't
It's kind
know.
of buried underneath the music and it's got a lot of reverb on it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but it just sounds like he's trying to make it work with the timing, you know. Um, it's hard to do. It's not putting lyrics to, you know, odd time is very odd.
Yeah, that's no lie.
No lie.
No lie, man.
Oh man. Yeah, makes you want to fucking slay a dragon and shit.
Yeah, that's where it lost me. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
Right, right. Yeah.
That's kind of rushed
Uh,
to me. That's very rushed to me, the whole fantasy, kind of world he's building.
I don't know how hard it was for him to sing to it. You know, I mean, um, maybe all it took was just fucking, you know, a little bit of drinking and fucking just start fucking, you know, fucking just Jim Morrison that shit, you know.
Yeah, based on the lyrics, I think he was probably smoking.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, personally, I don't like it that much, but I mean, I like it only because of like, you know, the musicianship
Yeah, the
and,
drum
you
work.
know, how hard it is to do and, you know, stuff like that. But I can't like, I would not just sit here and fucking put it on like, oh, I want to hear fucking
Yeah, I
what's
probably
the
wouldn't record it.
reptile? Yeah, I want to hear reptile. Fucking, you know,
Yeah,
make my skin fucking, you know.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'd replay this one too often either. I liked the
Nah,
music. I like the drums. I respect that it's like skin yard as far as like the history that it holds with the Seattle grunge scene.
I think I would play it one more time for myself just to see, you know, what it is. You know, because like we know that pushing forward back is 7/8, right, in time. So like I would like to count this out at some point and see where it's at, you know, like
Right.
but it's gotta be, you know, 1 through 7, right? I mean,
Or I guess no, it could be more than that. Don't they go up to like 13 or
oh man, I don't know. But yeah, it could be. I'm not, you know. Yeah.
yeah. I don't even know, man. It's crazy how the whole math works with drums. I don't ever understand it.
Yeah. But Matt Cameron's badass. I know that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I like to see I like to hear these guys in a different setting on a different song just to see what you know what the how the vocals can do with a 4/4 beat, you know, and then what you know the guitar players and bass player and stuff can do on something that's more, you know, palatable.
Right.
Um, and we already know what Matt can do, so it don't matter.
Yep. Yeah, and we'll have to listen to some early Soundgarden because I don't remember early Soundgarden sounding too technical, but I could be wrong on that, or maybe I just didn't hear the right song. But
Yeah,
like, comment, share, subscribe, suggest us a song. Let us know what you're listening to.
yeah.
Check out this video right down below here. Subscribe next to Ðean. All right, guys. Peace out.